Hi, how are you? This is my student withdrawal form, and do I have to give that to Anne?
Okay. Yeah. Did you have a meeting with her?
I met with her a few weeks ago when I was discussing about dropping out.
Okay.
I haven't talked to her since.
Perfect.
It was just a form.
Yeah, I'll drop it into her there.
So I'm just after leaving the psychology building now. I just told the first year head of psychology, and I bumped into a few lecturers and stuff that I was talking to as well. And so I was just telling them I'm dropping out of college. I mean, the decision was made before I went to all those people, but I haven't sort of officially handed in the documents to drop out yet. I wanted to tell them in person, you know, just before I do it, out of respect and stuff. So that's all done now, and now there's a few other people who just aren't around today, so I can't get to them before I hand in the forms. But I'm going now back to the main campus to hand in the forms and officially drop out of college. It feels really good to finally be doing this. I mean, it's been something I've been thinking about for months and months, what I wanted to do, and I wanted to wait out a little bit and you know, not rush any decisions. This decision has been thought through as much as you can think through a decision. So, I mean, I know what's the right move. I'm doing the right thing for myself, and a lot of other people don't believe that, and some people do, but you know, you gotta do what you really believe yourself and what you feel is right. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally so happy. I get to go all in. I'm going all in and going to chase exactly what I want to do, the way I want to do it, and it feels good. Here we are. First floor. Gotta go to the window, hand in the form. Actually, I think I lost my form, so I need to fill out another one, but yeah. So I just got the form, and it's time to fill it out now again. Second time, but you know what. That's all filled out now. Now I just gotta hand it back in. Hi, how are you? This is my student withdrawal form, and do I have to give that to Anne?
Okay. Yeah. Did you have a meeting with her?
I met with her a few weeks ago when I was discussing about dropping out.
Okay.
I haven't talked to her since.
Perfect.
It was just a form.
Yeah, I'll drop it into her there, and if there's anything to follow up, I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay, I'll just wait here. So, thanks.
I'm actually not here at the moment, but
Okay.
I'll pass them on to her colleague, and if there's anything, they'll follow up.
They'll follow me anyway. Okay, perfect. Thanks very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Bye.
Bye. All done. I'm officially dropped out of UCC. Dropped out of college. Real world now. Real shit going on. It's exciting. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Like, I've waited for this moment for so long, and Form's gone in now. Oh. It feels so right. So like. Someone said I look like Steve Jobs wearing this. One sec. Am I Steve Jobs now? So I hope you enjoyed the video so far. I'm back at my desk and it's time for me and you to have a talk. I'm sure you know by now I've dropped out of college. Now I've already talked a little bit about why I dropped out of college, and if you follow me on Instagram, like a lot of you do, you'll also have seen there, I talked about it a little bit, but I want to go into just a bit more detail here. Whoops, I shook the camera. And explain my thoughts behind it all just a little bit more. And so basically, I guess the main reason it all comes down to happiness. I mean, like, that is the most important thing. I have a lot of goals and a lot of things I want to do, a lot of things I want to get, and a lot of things I want to be, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, the most important thing is happiness. And for me, I was just not enjoying college. Like, I wasn't. And some people are like, maybe you should do a different course so you might enjoy that more. Maybe psychology is not for you, and maybe, but I mean, psychology was my dream as well, you know, for years, and it is something I'm interested in. But I just did not enjoy the course. I didn't enjoy doing psychology, and I really do believe that it wasn't psychology's fault. And I'm not blaming anyone, but I don't see myself, I could like go into a new course in September, go into commerce or some kind of course, but I don't see myself enjoying that any more than psychology. I think it's going to be the same thing, because I don't think it's the course I don't blame the course for me not enjoying college. I just, personally, college just isn't for me. I don't enjoy college, the ideas behind it, the what it is, you know, you go on the lectures and assignments and all. I don't enjoy that stuff. I mean, I've done the Leaving Cert, I went to secondary school, and in fact, I'm not a bad student. I did all the work I need to do. Not my kind of thing. I just don't like college, you know? And so, I'm a very lucky person. I am a very lucky person that I don't have any mental health problems. I don't get anxiety, I'm not depressed, and I've never been, and I'm so grateful for that. But I don't want to go down any kind of roads that it might lead me to that, and that's why I felt college was doing to me. You know, it was putting me in a bad mood. I did come home from college and not feel very good, and I don't want to continue that, you know? Because right now I'm perfect, I'm still good. But I mean, what about 1 more year, 2 more years, 2.5 more years of it? You know, I don't want to see what that does to me, because I don't believe I have to. So, happiness. I'm dropping out because I think that's what I need to do. To be happy, that's what I need to do. And then another reason is I have a dream right now, and I know exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it. And so, like, there's no time better than now for this. I do not want to be, like, I never want to say what if. I don't want to be 90 years old on my deathbed and be like, what if I just dropped out and gave it my all? Maybe then it wouldn't have failed. You know, or like, and don't want any what ifs in my mind. I'm doing it all now. There's no time better than now. And college, I mean, you can do that anytime. It's always going to be there, and it's always has been there. I mean, I can go back to college in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or I might just never go back. But that stays, you know, that's time tested. It's there. My business is not just gonna be there to like, yeah, let's do it whenever I want, you know. So what makes more sense? I have an answer. And so I've also felt like a little bit of a hypocrite, because I've talked about, and you've seen me on my stories, on my business page, or in YouTube videos before this, how I talk about how I really believe that you should do what you love doing and chase that. And I've gone into detail in the past, but that's what I really believe. That's a value. I really believe that. You know, and so, I mean, I was doing that. I mean, I was chasing that dream, and I was in college, and I was doing it. And yeah, but I mean, I think I was only half doing it. I was half doing what I love to do, and I was half going to college. And so I'm only half doing something that I'm preaching. And it's one of my values there, kind of, and I felt it's a bit of a cross, you know? How can I go preach what I really do believe and then not act on it myself, you know? Anything I say, I really act on it myself, and I guess I wasn't really fully doing it there. I am now. You've seen that whole process happen. Anyone that follows me, you know? Chase what you love to do. I mean, I'm doing it right now, and you're watching me do it. And then as well, you know, life is short. It really is, and that's something more I've been taught and heard from people than I've experienced, obviously. But, I mean, what if I died next month, or a car crash happened and I broke my hands, and I could never do social media again, or it's something crazy. Think of crazy stuff happens, so, I mean, think of something crazy, and like, then, you'd regret not doing everything you wanted to do. You know, if that happened, you're in the hospital, you're fucked up, or whatever it is, you would have regret not doing all those things that you wanted to do but didn't do. And so I don't want to have any regrets about not doing something. If I'm messed up some crazy accident and I'm in the hospital, I'd be like, I'm a little bit disappointed I can't carry on, but I'm like, at least when I was okay, I did everything I wanted to do. You know? I think it makes a lot of sense. And this video is long enough already, I feel, so I'm not going to go for too much longer. But the world is changing at a faster rate than it's ever changed before. The jobs that people are getting these days didn't exist 10 years ago. Tell me about a social media marketer 10 years ago. Tell me about social media 10 years ago. And this is only the beginning. Let's fast forward 10 years into the future. I can't even explain or tell you what kind of jobs is going to be, what kind of things people are going to be doing. And so, what's a college degree going to do for you? If you want to be a doctor, look, it's going to help. If you want to be a lawyer, yeah, you need it. But, so I'm not like, there's careers, yeah, you need it. But I mean, like, your degree is a piece of paper that employers might appreciate and hire you because of. Maybe. That in some industries that's definitely the case. But not all industries. And what about those industries? I don't think any most employers, I think in 10 years time, when they're employing people for this industry that didn't exist when people were doing their college degree, I really think they're going to look at the people that have experience in this new industry or whatever it is, rather than the people who just have a piece of paper behind their back. And I think the piece of paper is so valuable today to many employers, and I think it's even more valuable a few years ago. I think in the future, I'm only guessing this. I mean, I don't know what the future's going to be, but I'm only guessing that it's not going to be as valuable, and that real life actual experience is what is going to matter. And so is the normal conventional path the best path? Maybe it is, and maybe it's not. but let's see. I guess I'll end this video on this final note, and I guess it is, am I doing the right thing? What's gonna happen next? I don't know. I have plans and I think I know what I'm gonna do, but realistically, I don't know, you don't know. But I've got a good feeling about this. And I'm happy doing this. And at the end of the day, I think that's what matters. That's what matters most.